Hi, I'm Anthony from bestbluesguitarlessonsonline.com, and in this video we will look at how you can achieve better results in 5 minutes per day than practicing hours, and why you should never practice more than 4 hours per day. And the thing that a lot of people miss when talking about practicing is that it takes a lot of energy. And we're not talking about physical energy per se, but we're talking about the mental energy. So you should, when practicing, use a lot of concentration and focus. And if you're working on trying to improve your guitar playing, there's a lot of ways, and a lot of people play things like... So a lot of people practice random things, but they stay on the surface of what they should be doing during practice. And we should concentrate a lot on fixing and preventing bad habits to form in your guitar playing. And if you're practicing scales and you have little mistakes in your playing, a lot of people just stay on the surface, but we should delve in deep in our guitar playing and fix those mistakes, sometimes in the best scenario, before they are happening. And this of course takes a lot of concentration, and that's why oftentimes it's less productive to practice for hours and hours. If you're staying on the surface, then it's better to do deep practicing for just a couple of minutes sometimes, because we can get quantum leaps of progress because of the mental energy and the concentration we are using when practicing. And it goes even deeper than this, because you can actually practice counterproductive. So you can achieve less by practicing and see your progress on the guitar diminish by practicing. And this is because if you're not going deep with your concentration and with thinking about the right things when practicing, then you will install bad habits, and you're playing. Little mistakes will become part of your guitar playing. So the more you practice, the less progress you will make if you don't use the required mental energy when practicing. And of course there's a big difference between just playing random stuff and having fun with things you already know on the guitar, but there should at the same time always be things you are working on that require the mental energy that you really focus on. So you have practicing and playing, and the two should be in balance. Both are important. You should also play things you already know, have fun with what you already know, jam to backing tracks, for example, but this won't get you from here to here. The deep studying, deep practicing will get you from where you are now to the next level. And to get to the next level in your playing, of course, you also need to know what to work on. So this roadmap that an expert guitar teacher can give you is really essential to have, because if you don't know what to practice, if you don't have this roadmap, you will make less progress, because you're just working on random things and you're just looking at this resource and this resource. But most of the time, these resources, these exercises you find online are either too difficult for you at this time to make progress on, or they are too easy, so there's no progress at all. So if you don't know exactly what to work on at every step of the way in your progress with the guitar, it doesn't matter how much you practice, because you only are getting various resources under your fingers, but there's no pathway in your guitar playing that takes you from where you're now to where you want to be. And in this way, people who practice for 1 hour or less per day can improve much more than people that practice for hours a day, because there's much more productive practicing. They know what to work on, they have this roadmap of where to go, what to do for every step of the way in their playing, and they also use deep studying when they practice, so they are sure they don't form bad habits, and the mistakes they're playing, they're really aware of these, and they make sure they don't stick them, they don't glue them into their muscle memory when practicing. So if you're curious about how such a roadmap, a plan for your guitar playing looks like, I have good news and bad news for you. The bad news that it's really something that's individual. So unless you're studying online with me through my website, there's no way that I can build such a plan for you, because it's tied to your goals on the guitar and where you are right now. The good news is that I'm giving away the exact approach I take, that I use to build such plans for my students through my website, bestbluesguitarlessonsonline.com. So if you want to see how I work to build these plans, you can go to the link you see here. It's bestbluesguitarlessonsonline.com/become a better blues guitarist, and there you can get into the free video series and download the free workbook, the worksheet, so you can see my exact approach I take with hundreds of students who are studying with me online through the Master Blues Guitar Lessons program. And I will add the link also directly in the description under the video, so you can click it there also. And let me know how much you practice in general and what you think of all of this by leaving a comment. And also, if you like this video, subscribe to the channel so you get all the newest videos to your YouTube home feed.